Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggaeboyz who take the lead.
Ball chat.
Greetings, sports fans. Welcome to BCN Sports Halftime Show. I am Benton. He's Junior. Wagwan family. How you stay?
I'm good. Welcome back. Back from your assignment.
It's been a while, but big up Farwell and down things. Let me see if I can get my cameras set it. You know, it's a long time I don't do show. We sort out this camera thing and I look a bit. All right, but give thanks. You know, I saw the show, the episodes. Man, I work.
Big up and gunning.
Big up to the subscribers. Big up to those who subscribe. Remember to smash the like button. BCN Sports Halftime Show. We have a few things to discuss on today's show. Kicking off with Mohamed Salah Jr. Mohamed Salah announced his farewell at the end of the season. It's been a stellar career for Mohamed Salah as he wraps up his Liverpool career 1 year early than planned, as they signed a two years agreement last year. But you know, Salah took himself a year early, family.
Yeah, and taking a year earlier than planned and a year later than it should have been. For me, nothing against Salah, the talent, Salah, the Egyptian king, as we call him, and that's not a tongue-in-cheek reference. That is an apt description. But with that being said, I think he stayed a year a little bit too long at Liverpool, and I think not the fan base, but I think the brass, the Liverpool brass, coach and above, it feel like they got tired of him. It did. It really did. But Salah will go on as one of the best ever to lace it up in the English Premier League. Not only for Liverpool, but ever in the English Premier League. He left that mark on the English Premier League. So big up Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king. Father time is undefeated, but your history is one thing that stand up against time. And Salah's history will stand up forever. So big up Mohamed Salah. Yeah,
I mean, I think in terms of ranking, we can do all the things that early, later on once his career is finished. But 191 goals for Liverpool so far. I mean, he will play out the remainder of the season, of course. That puts him right behind Wayne Rooney, Harry Kane, and Alan Shearer regarding the all-time goal scorers. I honestly think that Mohamed Salah is in the dialogue, is in the conversation, is close to the greatest Premier League player to have laced them up. His impact at Liverpool over these 9 years, rounding into 10 years, has been absolutely outstanding. And you know, there are arguments to make for different players, but I think my thing that really stood out for Mohamed Salah in the Premier League is that, you know, there's an argument for Wayne Rooney, an argument for Cristiano Ronaldo, Thierry Henry. All these players played on teams that were excellent. You know, Mohamed Salah dragged a bug side, a team that has not won the Premier League in 30 years. When he joined, they had not won the Premier League in 30 years. When he joined, they won the Champions League, won the Premier League twice, and the EFL Cup. I mean, the other players that I think in the conversation joined big teams. Thierry Henry joined Arsenal, and he did not win a Premier League title with the Arsenal team. Wayne Rooney joined a stellar Manchester United team. Mohamed Salah, there's an argument to make, in my opinion, as one of the greatest Premier League players of all time. And the Premier League is 30 years old. So our 1990s start. We're not talking about top flight football. And if you look at Ronaldo's numbers over the first 3 seasons at Manchester United, his goal scoring, I think he scored like 100 goals over the first 3 seasons, his first stellar. I mean, we're talking about Premier League impact here. That's my thing. You're making up your face, Junior, but you're not saying anything.
I'm leaving it to dig yourself in the hole. I just go sit down and watch you try for pull yourself out of the hole. I won't join that conversation with you. I won't because yeah, I mean, if you're that's your argument, and I won't have a counter to it. I'll just say okay. I mean, everybody can use stats and everybody can use an argument and turn it into their favor. And I would have to play devil's advocate to go against what you're saying because if I really wanted to be that guy, I would say then Pele cannot be the greatest ever because Pele came in on a big side. Just like how when your argument for Ronaldo and Henry and company, they were on big sides as well. So
So
that
did
takes
that
away
Pele big
from
side
your
won
greatness.
the Premier League before he got there, or is after? Or won the World
Well,
Cup after he got there or before?
so this is the thing, and that's a fair argument. But
Big up
Salah,
BM,
you
big up,
can't.
big up.
Big up BM. But you cannot hitch Liverpool's history to Salah. Salah and Liverpool started the day Salah went there. What happened prior to that have nothing to do with Salah.
Fair
So
enough.
I wouldn't use that as an argument because who cares about pre-Salah? When Salah was there, that Salah, Mane, and Bobby Firmino combination has no. They don't care about Luis Suarez. They don't care about Steven Gerrard. They don't care about Hipia. They don't care about Ian Rush. They don't care about none of them players. They had their generation, and that generation was lethal. And arguably, well, they were the best front three in England, and they could make an argument for the best front three in the world. And Liverpool's history have nothing to do with their impact on the game. So I wouldn't. Salah is stand up as one of the best ever in EPL without any extra argument.
No, the reason why I make that argument is that when you go a big club, or when you go a club that has won a title, a Premier League title since the existence of the Premier League, I mean, it carries a little bit more weight. I mean, especially the fact that teams and fans aspire to win this trophy. And, Gerrard didn't win it. He slipped, whereas the other big players, but all of these things are subjective and it's just a matter down. I think sometimes the argument about Mohamed Salah, especially in the latter years, is about, focusing on the petulance or the behaviors or what would deem like he's unsportsmanlike or whatever. And there's some of that might be true, but at the end of the day, I mean, Mohamed Salah, in his 10 years at Liverpool, absolutely been outstanding for this football club. I mean, when you look at these numbers, I mean, 3 years player of the year, two-time player award. I think he had 5 seasons where he scored 20 plus goals. I don't even think Thierry Henry did that. So, and Thierry Henry is considered one of those legendary ballers. No disrespect to Thierry Henry. But, I mean, Thierry Henry played on a great Arsenal team. Dennis Bergkamp. No, Junior, we are talking about football. We are looking at assessment.
Don't do it.
Firmino, no, man.
Don't do
Firmino, Sadio Mane could not survive as well with Liverpool without Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is that impactful a player. Whereas when Wenger transferred Thierry Henry, Arsenal already won the Premier League. Bergkamp and Overmars or whatever you want to name, that was a big side. And Thierry Henry could not take the side to Champions League victory. We now belittle Thierry Henry's achievement, but I'm recognizing that the side that Thierry Henry joined was a big side at Arsenal, whereas the Liverpool side was a bug side, and Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, and this is why Mohamed is the last of that standing, is that their impact elevated this team that has not won a Champions League or won a Premier League since the existence.
Okay.
Me know say there are people who don't like him or criticize him for whatever reason, and some of it is warranted. But that is my assessment of the player. I have him high regard.
And I don't give a damn about those people. I don't care about those people who don't like him for whatever reason. I couldn't care the less. So I'm in a business. Mohamed Salah will go down as one of the best right wingers to ever play in the Premier League. Hands down. I mean, and if you were just to jog your memory, right wingers in the Premier League, can you name 3 or 4 right off the bat? That's obviously better than Mohamed Salah. Right wingers, no, you know. Right wingers. That's a tough question. 3? Hard. Beckham first. Beckham for me up there. I won't say Beckham is the best ever, but Beckham up there. After that, right wingers. Can't think of any. That I would put above Salah.
So wait. Just to clarify, we say Beckham has what now?
Beckham. If I was to call 3 right wingers, I'm not into the ranking first, second, third, or whatever. But if I was to say top 5 right wingers, can I call more than 4 names, right wingers, and not call Salah name? No, I can't. It's hard. A right winger in the Premier League is hard. It's hard. You have Beckham, and that's really it. If you think about all the great teams that have played, look at their right wings. All the great teams that have played, look at right wings. Cristiano Ronaldo was a left winger.
I can't think of any right wing that have right wing. I can't think of the top 5 right wingers.
Exactly.
But I even want to classify Mohamed Salah as a right winger. I'm saying
he's a right
top shelf best Premier League baller. He's in the conversation with the best Premier League baller.
I mean, okay, yeah. but I can call 5 names better than Salah in the Premier League.
Okay, you go. Yeah, run them.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
Thierry Henry. Oh. Okay. Huh. Yo, Premier League is a bug league, you know.
you still think you say you have Henry Ronaldo. I think it's a 5, you know.
Yeah, but no, but when you start thinking about it now, I think of a name and I say Salah versus this name. Not obvious, right? Antonio Valencia. Come on, BM. Come on.
Is that the... where would you think Antonio Valencia? Where would you rank Valencia? BM a smoke weed in idea, you know.
Come on, BM. No.
I rank Antonio Valencia one of the best utility players in the Premier League. I mean, a player that has served his club quite well, being able to... He's like a pocket knife wrench. What them call it, the multi-use knife.
Yeah, like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, Swiss Army knife. You can plug him at different places, and he delivers.
Not even in the top 5.
Nah,
a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, BM, we are talking about real ballers around here.
I'm talking about real baller, BM. Come on, man.
BM a smoke weed idea.
Remember Valencia. Remember Valencia started at right wing and was failing, and that's why he went to right back, you know. Remember Valencia finished as a right back, you know. So no,
yeah, he did finish as a, and I must say a darn good right back at that.
Yeah, overlap.
Very good. He was very good at the right back.
But when we think about right wingers, you have Malouda. I think Malouda played right wing.
Yeah, but I didn't
Robin
want to
played,
call Malouda name.
but no, exactly. Robin played right wing for a cup of tea at Chelsea. There's not that much right wingers, you know. It's not much right wingers where we can. I know I'm disrespecting somebody that remembering them. You have Walcott, Aaron Lennon.
Didn't Sadio Mane play right wing at Southampton?
He started at right wing, but then when he came to Liverpool, when he made his name was the left wing. So
BM says, I am just curious. He was decent for Man United.
yeah, but another conversation.
That
But
he
it's
was.
hard.
He was very good at Man United, but that was real baller.
You know what? I'm going to say Mohamed Salah is the best modern right winger in Premier League history.
And which part you start the modern date? Premier League started in 1992.
The modern start after the 2006 World Cup.
Okay, all right.
No, sorry, after 2002.
All right, people, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel now. Big up to those on the live. Big up to those on the live. You know what? I have Mohamed Salah highly ranked. We'll chop it up about Mohamed Salah's overall ranking in the Premier League. I mean, again, when I sat down and watched Mohamed Salah in that 2019 season and 2018 season, I mean, when Pep Guardiola joined the Premier League and had talent out the wazoo, right? Signing players left, right, and center. And one of the big things that I look forward to, the clash watered down these last few years, but the matchups between those two teams, Man City and Liverpool, and Mohamed Salah running that Man City's Vincent Company and others, it was always defenders shaking in them boots, so to some effect, and that's the type of baller that you want. You want when a boy run. When you run at a boy, you have a boy shaking, frost. So, Mohamed Salah, man, Liverpool fans, and then if you celebrate the general, the Egyptian pharaoh, because the man left an indelible mark, man. Junior, regarding the timing of the announcement, I think that is good for both sides, right? The Liverpool fans can do them farewell throughout the remainder of the season, and Liverpool club can figure out what they're going to do in terms of that money that they will save from Mohamed Salah leaving early. BM says, what about Hazard?
Hazard is a call, but I think Hazard was a left winger.
Fat or Marga Hazard? Which one?
Well, Chelsea Hazard. Chelsea Hazard was poisonous, but it length of time don't compare to Salah.
All right, will you classify Mohamed Salah as poisonous when he's on the top of his game?
Mohamed Salah?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because I don't hear that classification of Mohamed Salah. I hear it all the time of Eden Hazard.
No.
I'm not talking from you. I'm not speaking relating to you. Yes, Eden Hazard was poisonous when he was on the top of his game. But when Mohamed Salah was on the top of his game, he was equally as poisonous, in my opinion. But I don't hear the similar classification. It's what I want. It's because it's Africa he come from. It's because I'm a Muslim.
No. It's because football has changed.
In fact, the man can't even use his full name. He might shorten down to Mo.
But football has changed by then.
Has it?
Eden Hazard. It sounds funny, but Eden Hazard is at the end of the dying breed of skillful wingers. We don't have skillful wingers anymore. And Salah was skillful, and I think because of Salah, because remember, people only know Liverpool Salah. People don't know about Chelsea Salah. People don't know about Roma Salah. So people think Salah, 10 years of Salah at Liverpool is Salah. Remember when Chelsea had Salah and Salah did a pick up patter. He went to Roma, cut his teeth and came back. But by the time he came back, in my opinion, football has changed. We don't see skill anymore. We don't. It reach a point now where the football games even get boring to me. Because you don't see a man that broke down the field anymore. Hazard was that. Hazard would shift out a man belly, and that made him poisonous. While Salah is lethal. Salah is the type of person that you don't want to give him an inch of space, he would turn it into a goal. Hazard wasn't that. Hazard was skillful, he will embarrass you, and he was amongst a great Chelsea team that was physical and would beat you. And that gave Hazard the space. That's why I will never compare Hazard to Salah. But Salah is in a time when football changed. And football has definitely changed. We don't see skill anymore. We don't say, you can't imagine JJ Okocha try to play football now. We go crazy.
I'm looking at this Roma stats for Salah, and I mean, when they made the permanent transfer in 2016-2017 season, I mean, he scored 19 goals for them and helped Roma finish second in the Scudetto, 4 points off Juventus. And knowing Juventus, you probably have to go. Knowing Juventus history, that second place might turn into winning one day.
Yeah.
Because Juventus notorious for some fishy business. And then he made the transfer to Liverpool afterwards. Of course, that was a loan move. He was loaned to Fiorentina from Chelsea. And then from Fiorentina loan, then he ended up on a loan to
Fiorentina one.
Roma.
I remember about Fiorentina too.
And then he ended up at Roma on loan, and then he ended up on a permanent move to Rome,
Liverpool, and the rest is history.
All right, big up Mohamed Salah. We continue watching Egyptian King throughout the end of the season. All right, I'll continue other football news, family. This is BCN Sports Halftime Junior. Senegal's FA decided that they will file an appeal to the recent rewarding or ruling by CAF to hand the African Cup of Nations trophy to Morocco. Senegal will file an appeal, or did lodge an appeal with the Court of Arbitration. The Court of Arbitration says they do expect to make a ruling quickly. Junior, well, quickly as in it could be 6 months for a final ruling. I don't even know when this thing will end, because if the Court of Arbitration overturns this decision, then, I mean, what else for Morocco? What am I going to do?
Yeah, and look, it's the most African thing that I've ever seen. It is what it
Please
is. Please
clarify what... I did miss these conversations. I'm ready to burn a fire. Let me start the fire. Where Capleton there? King Shango, forward.
Sir, I might be light-skinned, but I'm not white.
I don't know. Me see you run as such. Ron, I heard you here advocating for Bailey Kadamar, what name? Kadatamaria, whatever. Week in and week out. Say how
Listen.
comes in. Last week me hear you. How comes Bailey in a squad?
Listen, this is the most African thing that I've ever seen. And I have some African brethren.
And that is what such man and himself would have said. I have some African, I have some Jamaican brethren. This is the most Jamaican thing. Yard man out.
Well, nobody knows Africa like me. Nobody. No, but seriously though, my disappointment, Senegal has to appeal. They have to appeal. They cannot lay down and take this. They just can't lay down and take this. My disappointment is in the Moroccan players. The Moroccan players should come out and say, I don't want the trophy. I don't want the trophy.
We don't want it. But that's bigger than them, brethren. The government want the trophy.
I don't care. The players should come out and come united and say, I don't want... You can award the country the trophy, but I know Senegal won the game. And move on. Move on. Let it go. It's done. Now, I said it last week, I'm going to say it again. If the roles were reversed, if Morocco was awarded the trophy after walking off the field, would CAF come back and give it to Senegal? I don't think so. There is a color prejudice argument to this, which is also the most African thing that we have seen.
And if the roles were reversed, and if Senegal didn't get the trophy, then Senegal should have boycott everything CAF related from there on in.
And that's fine if you want to boycott it, but you're not getting the trophy. It done gone.
Brethren, you can't walk off I feel and think so you can walk home with the trophy, brethren.
And the referee was at fault. The referee should have blown off the game.
It's just like you go a back road. You can't go a back road and pay down and then come back 5 hours later say, yo, you want that money already gone already. You have to pay new money.
And it's the referee's fault.
You walk off at the field, Bridget.
Yes, I agree. That's fine. I'm not saying Senegal was right, but the referee was at fault. Blew off the game, it done. Morocco win the game, we move on. Senegal, they can complain to CAF about feeling unjust, and then we're done. But the fact that they came back on, the game continued, we move on. It's done. It's over. Let it go. Done. Blame the referee. Referee, next time something like this happen, step in, call off the game. We're done. We shouldn't be talking about this. And this is what pisses me off the most about this story. And I say it again. It's the most African thing. We sat down and we celebrated Afghan. We celebrated how Afghan went off without a hitch. We celebrated how Afghan presentation was A+. We celebrated how the broadcast was good. We celebrated everything. We said, yo, they can possibly get more sponsors for the Afghan. And then you carry this on. You think any sponsor will come on and sponsor this crap now? No. So it's just stupidity. Shut the hell up. You lose a trophy. Moroccans, shut up. When you done win the Asian Cup, go on about to the business.
That was the Arab Cup, Junior. They wanted
whatever the hell it want be. Arab, Asian, all the same
They wanted Afghan. All right.
Yeah. Well, win it fair and square. Tell Brahim Diaz for convert the penalty. We wouldn't be having this discussion right now.
Okay. All right. All right. So we'll see what happened here. CAF did rule in favor of Morocco. So Senegal now appeals to CAS. The Court of Arbitration will give a ruling in 6 months approximately. So watch the space. BCN Sports will update it. All right, I'll continue keep you updated as more come available. All right, let's get to World Cup playoffs, Junior. Let's start with the UEFA World Cup playoffs first. Let's run through the games quickly because you know some people want to talk about Jamaica and intercontinental, FIFA intercontinental playoff. But we can run through UEFA quickly because there are games to be played over there also. All right, path 1 for UEFA, path A as they call it. Wales versus Bosnia Herzegovina, Italy versus Northern Ireland. The winner of both those games advanced. The winner gone through the gone to the World Cup. Talk to me, family. Wales versus Bosnia Herzegovina, Italy versus Northern Ireland. Italy must qualify, right?
Yeah, simple.
I mean,
Italy must qualify. Done. Everything else is irrelevant at this point. Italy must qualify.
Let's see. Remind me last time them there World Cup. All right, Italian fans. Yeah, go ahead, Junior.
No, I say yeah. Gattuso won't have anybody to blame.
Yeah. All right, so that's part A for UEFA. Part B for UEFA. Ukraine versus Sweden. Poland versus Albania. The two winners advance to the final on March 31st. The winner on to the World Cup. Junior. Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, Albania. I mean, your boy Robert Lewandowski, this is it for the last World Cup potentially.
Yeah, and Isaac's still out. So Yakaris have to do it himself. this one is a little bit more tricky. This bracket is a little bit more tricky. Just off name brand alone. And I wouldn't even say just off name brand alone because I think Poland have a bigger name than Sweden right now in football. In international football. It might sound crazy to all the traditionalists out there, but Poland is a bigger name. But this Polish team, them inexperienced and all. So I'm giving it to Sweden. I'm big up Ukraine. You know, it would be nice for Ukraine to make it to the World Cup, but
depends on which lens you're looking at the World Cup through.
yes, exactly.
Path C, bracket C. All right, Slovakia versus Kosovo, and Turkey versus Romania. Slovakia, Kosovo, and Turkey versus Romania. Winner of these two matchups will face off, and the winner gone to the World Cup. Junior goes to the World Cup.
Turkey, Turkey gone to the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, if Turkey can, Slovakia should be a competitive team, but this is Turkey's game. I mean,
yeah.
Providing, did any of those players get arrested for match fixing?
Well, you would want them to get arrested so they can have a fair game. If they don't get arrested, it's fixed.
No, in the Turkish league, in a national play.
I know, but birds of a feather flock together, and it's turkeys of a feather flock together.
All right, fair enough. Part D, Czech Republic versus Republic of Ireland, and Denmark versus North Macedonia. Winner advance and to the World Cup. Denmark, North Macedonia, Czech Republic, Republic of Ireland. Games tomorrow, family. Junior, your call for bracket D.
This bracket D, this final, if it plays out the way I expect it to, it's going to be a very tough final. Denmark versus Ireland. That's not going to be a cakewalk. That's going to be a tough final, especially
so
with
this are the dentists, Amir Hallgrimsson, and Republic of Ireland.
Yes, sir.
The winner must pull against him.
Yeah,
I mean, I wish all the Irish players all the best, but
Denmark, my boy is still out. The youth from Manchester United, left winger.
Who that?
Yeah, man. Manu left back scored a big goal against
the youth went not play for Mama Africa.
Dargu.
Peter Dargu. Peter name?
Patrick Dargu. First name, but
the youth don't play for the ancestors, might play for Babylon.
Well, I mean.
So you got Denmark. BM got Denmark qualifying. It says nothing for Grimmy. Turkey also qualifies according to
I remember Republic of Ireland is your ancestors too, you know.
Says who?
We do have Irish blood in us, if you're from Jamaica.
Look, I disregard that, Junior. We never force to think about nobody. I them force them think about.
Well, your great
we're bleaching out that.
Your great grandfather was a sailor.
All them man they would their yard a bleach and that them a bleach out.
So if you could go back in time and see your great grandfather as a sailor sailing from Ireland and drink some Guinness, what would you say, sir?
I don't know you, sir. BM says bonfire on the dentist. Boy, wish the dentist and BM and the dentist and Ireland all the best. All right, now to the FIFA World Cup qualification intercontinental playoffs. 6 p.m. Bolivia versus Suriname. If I reach home early, I will do a watch along. If not, then not gonna happen. Then at 11 p.m. Junior, the Reggaeboyz, Rudolph Speed and the Reggaeboyz will take on New Caledonia in Mexico. Junior.
Yeah, we're about to
Yeah, I mean.
I don't care about that game.
Coach Rudolph Speed, when asked today about, they asked Coach Rudolph Speed, said, is it strange that you guys, any thoughts on why you guys haven't seen the pitch yet? He says, we don't care about that. We don't really worry about that. A boxer never see the ring before. He goes into it. Junior, I mean, I watched some videos of New Caledonia. And I mean, if Reggaeboyz can't beat New Caledonia, might as well we call it.
Well, I tell you already, this is a 5-love game. I don't care about this game. I'm only looking towards the Congo game, and I told you guys in the chat that I'm gonna make it official right here on BCN Sports. The Congo versus Jamaica game will come down to who's refereeing it.
Who's refereeing? What does that
Yes.
have? What are you trying to say?
The referee in that game is going to decide who makes it to the World Cup. Remember Junior said it.
And can you be a little bit more prescriptive, because anything a referee can do can have an impact on a game. What exactly will the referee
That is true. That is true. But
because by blowing the game start, he has an impact on the game.
You have some referees that call the game very close, very tight. You have some referees that are very lenient on tackles. Right? And the Congo man, them.
The Caledonia man. Oh, Congo. Are you already moved past?
I'm already looking past New Caledonia. I'm telling you right now. We're doing the watch along tomorrow. If Jamaica is not up by 3 by halftime, I'm going to be cussing some dirty bad word. I'm just making the guys know right now. I'm going to be pissed off if Jamaica is not up by at least 3 goals by halftime. This is a practice game for Jamaica. This is a cakewalk game for Jamaica. You go out there, you stamp your class, and we'll get ready for Congo.
You go out there and you put your best foot forward, and you go out there and
no questions asked. You go out there and you bust them ass. You're better than them. This should have been the approach we did with Curacao. Curacao? Whichever side.
Yeah, but so we played Curacao, the fish side, the fly fishing team, Bermuda, and Trinidad and Tobago. So which one should we have gone out with that mentality?
Curacao. The last game against Curacao, we were way too passive.
Are we better than them though, Junior?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. We're better than New Caledonia. You go out there, you bust them ass.
Junior says if we're not up by 3, we'll
I'm telling you right now, I'll sit down tomorrow. By 11:30, we'll start thinking about Congo. I am going to watch the left wing. I am going to watch. Because I need to see how Jamaica is going to approach this game. And chances are we might approach Congo different than how we approach New Caledonia. But I want to see how Jamaica plays down the wings. That's what I want to see. I want to see how we create chances for our striker, whoever the striker may be. Are we going to put crosses in the box? Are we intending to pass the ball through the midfield and make passes behind the defenders? They are going to give up penalties. I'm telling you right now, if we assert ourselves, Congo will struggle against us. Now, going the other way, Congo is very good playing ball possession, very good knocking the ball around, and very good in attack. But they can be had on the counter. When I watch that Congo versus Cameroon game and that Congo versus Nigeria game, they can be had on the counter. That's why I want to see how the wings play. So I am not worried about the game tomorrow. And we talk about speed, we chronicle speed decision. For this game, it doesn't matter. For the Congo game, he will have to coach to win.
I did some research on New Caledonia. The players are up. But like Junior said, I do expect the Reggaeboyz to beat the 150th ranked New Caledonia tomorrow. Now, what sort of victory? I think I don't really care. I mean, as long as they win the ball game, that's the first objective. The game against DR Congo is a different ball game, though. Ultimately, I mean, DR Congo is a big side. The Reggaeboyz will probably give some debutants their caps tomorrow. I don't know. It's hard for me to wrap my head around a team being successful that is inclusive of debutants against a team that has been seasoned, that has been playing together for years. The DR Congo team is pretty much the same group of players that we saw the AFCON before, the World Cup qualifier before, and I think it's the same coach in De Sabre been coaching this group of players. So, with that level of familiarity, it's hard for me. It's hard. I pick DR Congo to win the ball game and just goat mouth them up and salt them up. Because let me see how tomorrow evening go.
And notice, I'm not picking the Congo game. I'm saying Jamaica's supposed to win tomorrow and Congo game will come down to the referee. I agree 100% with everything you said. And the other thing, and you're right about the debutants, right? Now, we have seen minus Ian Frey and minus, who was the midfielder? I know Hayden. Who was the other midfielder when they come in?
Again, the boy, we're talking about the left back.
No, man, Ian Frey. That's Ian Frey. But apart from Ian Frey and Mason Holgate,
yeah,
all the other debutants that got called never see the field.
Rico Henry saw the field in Trinidad. Where is he now?
No. What I mean, started the game.
Where is he now? Where is Rico Henry now?
Anyway, started the game. We never see the debutants start the game. Other than Mason Holgate and Ian Frey.
Wait, Bailey Kadamari never debuted in a starting lineup.
Yeah, all right. Okay, true. Bailey Kadamari. But hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I said this last week. I'm going to say it again. If the one position on a football team that a player can come in with no chemistry, no history with any other players and still be effective is a striker. Especially if you're a lone striker. If you're a lone striker, you can come in and be Rico Henry injured. As a lone striker, you can come into a team and you don't even speak the language and you can be effective. I am a living testament to that back in my day, striking. We go play for the Mexican side. All Mexicans. The man them don't speak a lick of English. But the man them bring me in and say, yo, just the man them point to the back post and say, let's go to the back post, we'll find you. So it's easy. I think it's easy. And maybe that's my ignorance. But I think it is easy for a striker to come in and fit into the game. That's why I give Bailey Kadamari a pass. Mason Holgate and Ian Frey came in. They both played midfield and they looked like trash. The lack of chemistry was obvious. I'm going to say this. God forbid tomorrow. And then when I debut and them come on, expected to change the game tomorrow, I'm not accustomed to dirty bad word. But against DR Congo, if we have to call on one of the debutants to come on and change the game, Jamaica not going anywhere. Jamaica dead to rights. Dead to rights. So I agree with you. The debutants are more of an anchor than a float.
Mr. I mean, when you look at this striker list, I mean, so Bailey get a start probably. Cephas will start at left wing. Leon Bailey at right wing. I mean, I guess, or will they put I put Gray night 10 again. What
Gray
the tea
pull out.
leaf
Gray
is telling you, Junior, or Casey Palmer tomorrow night 10.
Remember Gray pull out. Gray
Gray pull out injured, yes.
And another player that pull out injured. And instead of go for Kaheem Dixon and Whisper and Boza, him go for
Fuller, right?
The guy Fuller and Henry.
Fuller and I have the
Henry.
players up here.
So it is. We'll see. We will see. We will see who get caught. We will see. I think
Nicola Fuller and Nikhil Ellis.
Ellis. We say Henry Ellis.
Yeah.
So we will see tomorrow. I think Rudolph Speed have something in store for us. I think we're going to see a different formation tomorrow. I have a funny feeling it won't be the same old. I think Jamaica are going to play 4-3-3, and I think they're going to be very attacking. I think they'll be very attacking tomorrow. I just have a funny feeling.
A funny feeling how you hope for that tomorrow?
No, a funny feeling. What I'm hoping for is for Jamaica to score early and then just smooth sailing for the rest of the game. The thing that Jamaica has an advantage over both Congo and the Aborigine need them is we have the better defenders. We have the better centre backs. Regardless of who roll out in centre back tomorrow, Jamaica will have the better centre back goalkeeper pairing. We will have the best centre back goalkeeper pairing out of the three teams. So I am not that worried about us keeping a clean sheet. I am more worried about us asserting ourselves going forward and not putting all the pressure on the defenders. And maybe I am stupid for thinking that, but I think Jamaica has the best. I'm even willing to say Jamaica have the best centre-back goalkeeper pairing in CONCACAF. I've been saying that.
Well, it didn't serve well against securing automatic
It did, because we never give up a goal against Curacao.
Yeah, we gave up goals in Curacao.
Yeah, but if you remember, it was against the runner play a little bit. But we'll see tomorrow.
All right. Yo, people, we're not going to talk too long tonight. We're not going to drag out the thing. We have a late night watch along tomorrow. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 p.m. Jamaica time. So we have to get some sleep tonight and get ready because tomorrow at 1 a.m. I might be some dirty bottle that cuss.
Yeah, man. Yo. I'm gonna bake some Easter bun this year. Not bake Easter bun this year.
So Easter bun are ready by tomorrow. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have the dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some dragon tomorrow. I'm gonna buy some fish. I'm gonna fry some fish for next week.
So a fish fry are going. It's not a soup pot this. A fish fry.
A fish fry.
You know what? This is a dead yard. A dead yard ball game tomorrow. We are
killer.
We are killer side. Send forth the sacrificial lamb.
Hey, practice game. Get ready for Congo.
Yeah, man. Practice game. Get ready for Congo. I mean.
And God go with rule of speed if it go the other way.
People, smash the like button. Big up to all those on the live. Make sure to smash the like button. Again, just to reiterate, the Reggaeboyz squad. Junior highlighted the changes. Nikhil Ellis and Mr. Fuller. And Nikhil Fuller in for Gray, Mr. Damari Gray. And who else then? Well, I can't remember the other brother who might come on the replace. In fact, it's right here in front of me. Why don't I...
Guy Ellis?
Yeah. Ellis joins the squad. And I don't remember. Somebody asked, not clear, why Whisper or Dixon could not be the alternates.
Remember Rudolph Speed did come out and talk about the
Oh,
discipline records
sorry,
for some of the
BM.
players.
Sorry, BM did ask about the broadcast. Tomorrow's game is on FS1 if you're in the States. Also on Peacock for the Spanish speakers. So FS1, Peacock, New Caledonia versus Jamaica, 11 p.m. The Jamaican audience, let me get that. All right, so for the U.S. audience, Fubu, Prime Video USA, Fox Sports 1, Peacock, Fox Sports, VIX if you speak Spanish, Telemundo Deportes. That's the broadcast. That's the broadcast lineup for Jamaica. For USA, for the Jamaican audience, Jamaica, Blue and Rush Sports. Of course, make sure to join. Yeah, it's not on Paramount BM. It's on Peacock or FS1. So Peacock, P4, or FS1. Fubu TV or VIX. Junior, ain't that enough? Time for go my yard. People have got sleep.
Yeah, man.
And find dragon, and find guineas, and find henny, and find fish, aka swim around for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, the
BM
BM
said BM said BM, we're not watching Jamaica. We just
we're gonna watch a ball game.
watch a ball game. You know, Junior, I'm curious to know if the Aborigines, before we go, if the Aborigines, aka New Caledonia, park a bus, and just, of course, I expect them to play in a block of 10 behind the ball. How
Yep.
does your coaching, put down your coaching hat to Mr. Speed or himself?
You have to have dynamic. You have to have a dynamic midfield. I mean, you have to have a midfield that likes to hold the ball. You have to have a midfield. That's one thing that Jamaica has struggled with over the years, and I think I cracked the code why we struggle to have a decent midfield is because we keep picking players that play on teams that park bus. We yet to pick a midfielder that is used to playing a possession game, that used to having the ball at his feet, right? So we are running down the UB40 players, the EPL players, but the only EPL players that we can attract are the EPL players on bug teams, are the English players that are playing on bug teams. And the players that are playing on bug teams, they spend every week under siege. So when you bring them in now because of their pedigree, and you put them out there for go and play against Curacao, that is slow, and sit back and make you have possession of the ball.
I guess,
you have a player.
Curacao or New Caledonia?
No, I'm starting with Curacao.
Okay.
So you put them against Curacao, and Curacao sit back and say, I am good finishing this game 0-0 because I'm going to go World Cup. But you don't have a player that wants to snatch the game from them. And that's what hurt us. So it's the same thing can hurt us tomorrow if you approach it the same way. So we need players that have the ability to play with the ball at their feet. And we keep picking players with don't play that style. So, we'll see tomorrow.
BM says I thought that player was Casey. I thought Casey Palmer was that player.
Yeah, but you have to have talent as well.
All right, you know what? Yo, a quick short show, BCN Sports halftime show. Again, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Bolivia versus Suriname. I hope I should get to home by 6 p.m. If I'm home, watch along, I get kickoff. And then,
Then you'll jump out with anything.
and then at 11 p.m., the beating start because Reggaeboyz versus New Caledonia, lock and loaded. Fisher serve, Super serve, Dragon serve. Beat and teach time. We are beat a box side. We will beat a box side. Reggaeboyz, we are saying.
Yeah.
BM says Curacao technically is a better team than Jamaica.
No.
What Well, them they are World Cup junior.
But them they are World Cup, so technically they are a better team.
Yeah, technically they are a better team. You have some side when they can't when they reach World Cup and talk about them fans that talk about so them better.
Oh, Italy? Okay.
Aside that, good Gattuso, move up. Yo, we're gonna road. People,
Later.
tomorrow, line up the thing for our